What's gonna happen if you affirm 70,000 times? I'm going to give you the answer to this question because I did exactly that. I affirmed 70,000 times in 1 month, and I'm finally ready to come to you guys and share my manifestation success story, what has happened, how my reality changed, and give you some tips and tricks that you can use on your manifestation journey. And this video is important because if you were thinking about finally locking in, but you didn't know whether it's going to work, is it worth the hype, etc., listen to this video end to end because your success literally depends on it. Okay, I'll answer all these questions further. So, to cut the long story short, about a month ago, I posted the 30 Days Manifestation Challenge on Patreon that you can find via the links down below and in comments. And I decided that I'm going to be the first one to actually pass this challenge and then come to you guys and share my experience. So, I had a couple of goals for this challenge. The first one was to get monetized. It was very specific goal. Second one was kind of vague, and it was to increase my income, and this will be very important, and why I will share further. So in this challenge you have a couple of spreadsheets that you're going to work with. The first one is your identity page, where you are going to select different affirmations that you are going to work every day. You can select either new ones for each day or stick to the certain ones that you choose. And the second table is actually the accountability page. This is my favorite. This is where every day you sit and hold yourself accountable on how well you actually mastered this identity for today. Have you been wavering? If yes, what about? Detect your limiting beliefs whatsoever. So I've been working with both of them every day. And let me tell you the things that actually got manifested. So first one, I obviously got monetized. And before you say that, oh, this would happen anyway, you already got subscribers count, etc., so you needed just the watch hours whatsoever, let me give you the circumstances I was in, okay? So for the circumstances, I had the subscribers count. I got it in my second month on YouTube, I believe, but the main pain in the ass was the watch hours for me. And before the challenge, on the beginning of the previous month, I had about 3,000 watch hours, and this number wasn't moving. It was not moving anywhere. I have been posting videos. They were like, I can say flopping, because they still helped you a lot, and but they were not it, okay? They were getting between 200, 400, 700, maximum 2,000 views, but watch hours were pretty much going nowhere, okay? And I've been looking at it, and I was like, that's embarrassing, okay? So I wanted to get manifested. I wanted to get monetized this month. And what I did actually. So I have my manifestation challenge in front of me. So if I'll be looking there, I'm looking at my tables. So for the first couple of days, I was actually affirming overall on my self-concept based on some of the beliefs that I identified I want to change. So I've been affirming that I am successful, that socials are very easy for me, that my audience constantly grows, that my videos are cool and always interesting for people, etc. Also that I'm manifesting very fast. So if you're working on your manifestation self-concept, you can steal this affirmation as well. And about in a week or something, I started affirming that I got monetized, because before that I concentrated on my overall identity, about what the person that has what I want would be thinking about. And then I started affirming for something specific. So, which is actually funny, because I started affirming that I'm monetized, I'm doing all of these things, and I randomly started thinking, I actually had one video that brought me 20,000 views before, and I want to kind of replicate this success, because I don't want thousands of videos with about 20 to 40 watch hours. I want one big one, okay? And there like very interesting thing happening. So about like in a week or two after that, after the beginning of the challenge, after I was affirming for like monetization and my videos going viral, etc., actually one of my videos started taking out really, really fast. And not only that, but it single-handedly like brought nearly 3,000 watch hours for me in about like 1 week. Okay, so this was like major for me. Then I applied for the monetization, I did all the thing, and I was also very surprised because I got monetization process passing really quick as well, because YouTube was sending me messages that all of the checks will take for about 1 month and I'll need to confirm like tons of things, etc. I got monetized from the moment of sending the application to like the full monetization working on my channel in like about 3 or 4 days. This was very, very quick. Not only that I manifested, but also when I was affirming for something specific, like I want one viral video, I got one viral video that got me like 3,000 watch hours. I was affirming that like 30,000 people watch me daily, and I got the exact video with 30,000 people watching me daily on TikTok. And also I was affirming for other things. I was affirming for more prospects and new clients for my business. We got more prospects than in like the previous 3 or 4 months combined. We signed new clients, and also there was the situation where one of the clients, they couldn't pay us for the work we did for like 3 months. And one day I was like, enough is enough. Like in Cardi B song, like enough is enough. You're fucking paying today. And actually, like the next day, they sent the payment, but look, it was very, very long period of time to actually like get this thing. I also manifested quite a lot of the other smaller things, as my click-through rate improving. I've had the specific number for it. I also fun thing, I don't get mad at me. So about like 2 weeks ago, I was like, why no one is giving me compliments? Like, look, and don't get me wrong, I understand that I'm beautiful, okay, I understand all of this, but I was like, why nobody is giving me compliments? This is weird. I want people to start making me compliments, because I know that I am beautiful, like, but I like to hear about it. Okay, yeah. And this was very, very funny, because the moment I started affirming, and I was not like sitting and specifically concentrating on that. That was a couple of times. Like every like second or third person in comments was telling me that I am beautiful and all of these things. And this was very funny. Another thing that I manifested is also the something specific regarding my further trip that I have, and I'll share the stories and details to it later. Like everyone was so much freaking out. My friend that I'm going to go visit was freaking out because my trip was actually could have been cancelled. My mom was freaking out really badly, and they were freaking out like kind of against each other's positions, and I was like, all calm the fuck down, like calm down, and like I will manage all of that. And the shift that happened, it was like in literally like 30 minutes, like everyone just shifted like that. I'm sorry that I cannot give you more details on that, guys, but everyone just stopped freaking out instantly and shifted into like very calm and very like good position with each other, and I managed it really well. I'm sorry that I cannot give you more details on that, but I will later. So there were a lot of other things, but they were a little bit smaller. Now I want to go to the goals. So if you're manifesting one goal, what I suggest you to do from my experience, or even two goals, however many goals, I suggest you to be as specific and as sure about what you're manifesting as you only can. Because my mistake was, and this is, if you remember, I told you that, you're like, I've been so vague about increasing income. I did increase it, but the thing is, I could have done much better, because I could not like comprehend what exactly I want. Whether I want a new job, whether I want a new job in the same area that I currently am, or do I want to actually change the area I'm working at all, and I want to do something completely different? Do I want to just be paid to exist? Like, what exactly do I want, you know? And no jokes, every time I was affirming for like any of these things, I was getting opportunities immediately for that. So when I wanted to like change the area I work with, I started getting a lot of the requests from other people to work with them that were not from my area, that I like had to work in completely different sphere. When I wanted to work in my area, I started getting requests for that as well. But every time I was like, I don't want this, it will take a lot of my personal time. I'm not sure that I want to do something different as well, because I like my sphere. And I was like, I don't want that, I don't want this, I don't want it, nah. And I was like wavering regarding this. So what is wavering? Is inability to stick to the story that you want, and like kind of thinking against this. So every time I was like, I actually don't want this, I don't want that. So all of these opportunities, they were like kind of flopping. When I concentrated that I want to get more money from like my previous company, more clients for it, everything started working out. So this is very important. When you are manifesting something specific, everyone tells you to put actually your mind around like what you want, and everyone is thinking, oh, this is so easy to like decide what you want. No. And my experience shows this. So I wanted more money, but I was like, I want them to come through this way, and then not, and then from this way, and then also not, and I don't know. And like, the more laser focused you are, as the saying with my monetization shows and other success stories, the more laser focused you are, the better it works out. The more you are like, I don't know, this is why manifestation is not instant, okay? Because you can change your mind at any moment. And imagine if anything you have thought about would just be appearing like that in your reality. So this is it. If you want to manifest something fast, be sure about what exactly you want. And the second thing that I want to talk about is the actual accountability page, and overall about this concept of wavering, limiting beliefs, affirmations, how do you do them right, etc. And look, you and I have confirmed this with my own experience, you cannot do just like random affirmations that you have heard from other people and be like, it works for me, like, because most probably it will be a little bit more complicated than that. And what I mean by that, so manifestation is the process of change. So you are changing yourself from the old limited self into the new unlimited self that has whatever it is that you want, right? Right. So these two people, they are thinking different things. You have your circumstances because you have a very specific way of thinking. So let's say you're a freelancer and you are like, you have clients, then you don't, like they are appearing, then they are disappearing, something like that. And you have this set belief that your income is unstable, is unpredictable and inconsistent, right? So it doesn't really matter if you affirm that you are rich, you are wealthy or whatever, when your 3D reality will start freaking out, let's say, and something happens, like another client just disappears or doesn't pay you whatsoever, then you start wavering. And what is wavering? Is your resurface of your old limiting beliefs. And instead of like, what I suggest to do is that instead of reacting to them like we overall do, is to analyze what exactly you're actually freaking out about, what you are making yourself guilty of, what you are punishing yourself for, whatsoever. So when you are freaking freaking out, like not necessarily you will be freaking out like, oh my god, I am broke, I don't have any money. You may actually be freaking out like, I hate these clients, my income is so unstable, this is not what I want like big income, what I'm going to do next month, etc. So the affirmation that you have stable, dependable income is way better for you than just affirming that you are wealthy, because it's not changing the root cause of what exactly is happening in your reality. Like it will be way easier for you to transform your subconscious mind while you feed it the exact thing that you want to change. And for that, like, this is exactly why I love this self-accountability page, because it allowed me to go through so many limiting beliefs. Because I will tell you guys, not every day was like super chill, super cool, and I was like all rainbow and flowers, I am receiving my manifestations, yada yada, everything is so perfect. Not every day was like that, like not at all. I have some days that I rated at like 2 out of 5 you know. And these days, they were actually so fulfilling to me, because they allowed me to understand what exactly triggers me and what kind of a limiting belief that I see, and it doesn't allow me to move forward and actually change my reality. So whether you want to like get this challenge for yourself, it's by the way available as the separate product, and it's also available as the monthly subscription. The difference is you will also, with the monthly subscription, you'll get a ton of video explanations, additional materials, etc. And this month I'm also going to add one more challenge that is a surprise challenge. What is going to be? And you have 2 challenges. So monthly subscription, you receive access to everything. Challenge only, you receive challenge only. So whether you want to do it with the challenge or you want to do it on your own, make sure that like you actually do the work. So you need to stick to your practice, and you need to, instead of reacting to whatever is happening in your head, to actually understand what is happening and why it's happening. Wavering is never just because you are lazy, just because you don't want to do it, just because you are weak. Wavering is because you have some limiting belief that is resurfacing every time you see something wrong happening in your reality. This is just like, it gets triggered and it gets up, and when it gets up, you need to catch it. Okay, so overall, I loved this challenge for myself, because it proves that with your focus, and even if your focus will be kind of vague, you will still get what you want. And this whole thing works. So just concentrate, finally stick to your practice, because the only reason why you're not manifesting is because you are not consistent. You are wavering, you don't actually do the job. So like you are not really transforming yourself, you keep reacting, you are not analyzing, you are not regulating your nervous system, you are not changing. And if you want manifest fast, you need to improve yourself. You need to get mentally to the place you want to be in. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, put them down below. The links to the challenges will be down below as well. And wish you a wonderful day ahead. I'll see you soon in my next videos.